Boy, let me tell you, that chapter was special. I find myself even a few days after reading it having to hold my emotion back because I almost cried on stream reading it. And it's so weird to say this. Like the video, subscribe by the way, because Kubera is so good that more often than not, a certain particular chapter never really stands out to me. It's not like this chapter was so like, it's like every chapter is of such high quality no matter what's going on. I don't really have one that tends to stand up. Now you have stuff like in my delusions and wish and things of that nature. Like I'm not saying they don't exist, and there's moments obviously, but it's like when the quality is so good, you have to do something extra extraordinary for it to stand out, and she did that with TIME-NIM, with record nim. And look, I could talk about all the intricacies and all the different things that are happening in that chapter itself, but I'm not going to because we spoke about it already on stream. I just want to focus on something that me and Glam specifically have always wanted, and we think is super important. We got it with Anna. With Anna, we got to see Leez and her speak and have that conversation. And now that we truly know she is qualified to time travel, right? And just sort of lets her do that, and she can control it now that TIME-NIM, record nim has taught her. See, every time I say nim, Glam laughs. Take a shot. Special, and then I have this like, is it like it's not really Rao, but it was such a nice filler for that moment. I still need her to legitimately talk to her father, whether that's in a suspended dimension where time and space doesn't really exist or moves differently, whether she has to go backwards in time. I don't care what it is. I need that actual moment. But the same way you might have some nacho chips or some fries waiting for your main meal to come, this serves as a great appetizer to appease me in the moment. And I just didn't see it coming. And it's so funny because when I kind of analyze things in retrospect and hindsight, I'm like, how? You know, Leez will learn the time travel. Time Lord Leez gimmick we've been talking about for a minute, right? Excuse me. Secondly, you know, Rao and Anata have that connection, and they've been time traveling, doing time buddy cop things, and then the sword and everything. So I'm just like, based on what was going on and some of the stuff that I was thinking, I'm like, the evidence was all there. And you guys will see in the live reaction, if you are not on my Patreon already, I got hype. I started reading mad fast. I'm pointing at the screen. I'm going kind of crazy. And that's just a special chapter. I'll never forget it. I get emotional. I'm like, you know, I'm not a monster. But more often than not, I have to be watching something or playing something for it to really resonate. It tends to not necessarily hit the same when reading, even though I can acknowledge you're doing a good job. Like D Gray Man is like the only manga I can remember that really had me like in tears. And Kubera has made me to cry before, but it's like, damn, it's so rare for me to read something I get so emotional that I have to hold back. I was like, be a man, testosterone. But no, incredible stuff. I really want to see what's gonna happen next. I'm very excited to see when Yuta comes back with her, and then they talk to the record being. And what do you think that is? Like, is that some people had all kinds of theories? I don't even remember them all the time being. I have emotions, bro. I don't have thoughts. Today I don't have thoughts. I just feel. I feel. I have emotions. That's all I got for y'all for the time being, man. Just incredible chapter, special. She doesn't. I just don't think. I just really like week to week. There's just no one's competing, bro. Like Kurigama is in her own realm, competing with herself. Like she is challenging the possible universe identities of herself and like the versions of her yesterday and throughout time. Like that's her only competition. It's just Curry versus Curry. No one else doing it like her. Least of all Tagashi. Don't bring that ish to me. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. I just want y'all to know, like, what's the meme with the football guy? My heart, nigga. Like, all right, peace out, man. I'm not gonna keep on any longer than I need to, but yeah, 10 out of 10. IGN. Patreon. I don't know why I did all that. Shout out to the CBLs, certified BAM lovers. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. They be loving Bam, LaBam, James. Shout out to the Priest of Fardo. These are the certified Brilith lovers. They might be the real CBLs. Appreciate y'all. And a big shout out to the 5th Zen Gods, the tier 3s. Shout out to Big Abdel, Abdi Malik, Childish New Jabez, Fairs, Huey, Johnny Rogers. Shout out to Big Mod Catan, Lazy Dragon. Shout out to Lopo Be Ablaze, Naz Riley, Revenant, Rox G, S, Scobe, Simi, Sly, Tao, Tino Brown, Urek Massino, Wolf General, Zodiac Nemiko, and Zyler Scotty. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. I had grass dipped in honey today. Yeah, nutrition.